And hello there, all of you wonderful people out there in video land. Welcome to Artist Baker's Tips video blog number 2. That's right, 2. We got the first one yesterday out of the way, introduction, and now today we're going straight into it. Today we talk about the most, annoying word that I hear personally for comic book artists, and that's artist block. Today I'm going to tell you 3 fundamental secrets in how to defeat artist block. Because that's something I've never had and I never will, and I'm going to tell you how I avoid artist block. Essentially, there are 3 fundamental basic rules that you need to understand and understand now, okay? Number 1 is time, number 2 is development and rewards, and number 3 is create and surround. Let me get into the grits of the ingredients of this video. Number 1. The first and most important thing to realize to avoid artist block is that time is the most crucial element. Here's why. Understand that you have to separate the time factor of what you can actually do here in your life. You have to realize with this example I'm about to show you today that your time here on this planet is limited. You have to be able to put out within reason as much art as you can. When you lose focus, you need to look at whomever it is that inspires you and ask yourself why they inspire you. Let's call this artist who suffers from artist block Artist Joe, okay? Let's just say for time's sake, Artist Joe lives to be 70 years old, all right? Got a little sample algorithm here for you. Artist Joe, he's gonna be 70 years old, okay? Now, I'm gonna bring that back up again. Understand that, let's also assume that we as human beings will more than likely sleep for half of our lives. Your body has to do that. You can't stay awake for 70 years. So sleep's going to be done presumably for half of your life. So that means that Artist Joe will have 30.5 years to be able to draw and contribute to the world of art in his life cycle. Add in the factors that Joe may get married, have a family, and everything else that comes with that. Add all these additional factors in to Joe's life, he's actually reduced to a potential of 15 years to contribute to the art world. Let's say Joe's gonna live for 70 years. Half of that's gonna be spent sleeping. He got 30 years left. Take those other factors and a whole bunch of them I didn't mention, that's gonna give Joe approximately 15 years to contribute to the art world. All right? A 70-year-old guy. You don't have time. So time is precious. Let's add some more to that. All right. So, what you need to do is you're going to be reduced to a potential of a smaller amount of time than you think you actually have. And that is true. That's statistically proven, okay? And you need to understand that even that's a stress, okay? The morale is you don't have time to catch artist block. You simply need to implement and accept the time factor. You need to accept it, okay? You don't have that much time to draw, people. Paint and sketch as you think you do. Life happens, my friends, every day, as you know. What you have to do, number 1, is utilize your time wisely. Here's the key. Every drawing, every doodle, every sketch counts. And when it's done, it can influence someone, somewhere, even if you don't think so. Me? I draw all the time within reason. Here are some examples for you guys. I've said it before, I'm gonna say it again for those who haven't heard it before. If me and my family go out to dinner, 8 out of 10 times I'm drawing on a napkin afterwards. Okay, dual sketch, whatever. The waitress sees it, hey, that's nice, that's cool. And I tell her, this is who I am, this is what I do in my spare time. I draw on vacation. Yes, woo, on vacation. I draw on my breaks at work, out in my car. I take a clipboard to work and I sketch and I draw. I do fan art. And people in ICC know that. They see it happening all the time. A seasoned artist understands the importance and relevance of time and realizes you don't have time to waste. Okay? That's number 1, time. Let's go straight into number 2, development and rewards. Woo, woo, ha ha. Let's cut through the butter and sugar coating. I'm gonna say what you need to hear. The ultimate reward for any skill is to get paid for it, and you need to become good enough so that people pay you for your art. Let me say that again. Pay you for your skills. You can't do that if you get artist block constantly. You need to develop yourself and become a better artist. I recently told someone this on Facebook last week. He asked, how do I deal with artist block? And out of 30 responses, I told him what I just told you guys. And you have to become better so that people want to pay you for your skills. And he loved my answer. Technically, you should be progressing a little bit at a time. But you know what? If you're sitting there scratching your head and wondering what to do next, then people, you need to be developing and set a goal for yourself and no one else. First and primary, just before everything else, you got to make sure that you're happy with this. All right? Set a goal for you. That's number 2, develop and the rewards. Money can come later after you get those skills. Number 3, and finally the last one, create and surround. You need to create and surround yourself with a library of inspiration, okay? Let me say that again. You need to create and surround yourself with a library of inspiration. Right now in my second studio, which is the last bedroom in the house, I converted it to my overflow studio, okay? Within this library, I have tons of inspiration, tons. I'll show it to you guys Monday, all right? But you need to do that. So if you do feel that block monster creeping up on you, go to your inspiration area and beat him up. Change your routine, stimulate your creative genius. Get inspired by people and events in your chosen genre, whatever that is. There is a physical aspect of it too, people. Yes, there is. Your health is important. I'm telling you right now, you gotta eat better, you gotta work out, you gotta better yourself physically. Get in better shape. Drawing is sometimes something that takes a lot of endurance, believe it or not. The guys that sit behind the tables all day, they know that, you know? You gotta get in better shape. I'm telling you, you need to be in good health because it can endure for lengthy hours. Your body needs to be able to handle it. Don't try to create something when you're exhausted. You need to be able to do this with energy, my friends. Take a break if you have to. Step away for whatever reason, whatever time period, however long you need. Recuperate, all right? If you need to get rest, get rest. Don't try to go in there and force yourself to draw and do something when you're totally exhausted. Don't do that. No. Okay? You have to do this for yourself, and you have to have your body in tune with your mind, your creative genius, and your hands, and be able to bring that canvas to life. Okay? Don't overthink it. Make it fun and productive for yourself first and foremost, and then reap the rewards of your passion. Okay? Those are 3 basic tips, guys. Number 1, time. Understand time is relevant. You don't have forever to draw in your whole life. You don't have as much time as you think you do. Number 2, development for yourself is crucial, and then reap the rewards, okay? So development and the rewards. And finally, I homed in on number 3, which is create and surround yourself with inspiration, all right? Those are things you have to do, guys. So if none of that works for you, then lastly, do this. Go talk to someone much older than you, a senior citizen preferably, okay? A friend or a stranger, doesn't matter, about their life and about the things they've done, okay? And I promise you, some of that conversation will be about the things they wished they have done when they were younger and had a chance. That, my friends, is how you beat artist block. Thank you for your time. I hope someone gets this message and knows what I'm saying. I hope it helps you out. All right. That's probably one of the most serious videos I want to put out for Artist Baker Tips. When we go into video 3, we're going to get into fun stuff and a lot more how to make a comic book and what you need to do. So remember, have fun, guys, okay? To beat artist block, number 1, understand the relevance and importance of time. Number 2, development and the rewards come later. And number 3, create and surround yourself for inspiration. That's all you have to do to beat artist block. All right? Okay, this is Artist Baker saying thank you again for your time, and I'll see ya